What do I eat in a day? It's intentionally boring. I'm a physician, I run 4 businesses, and I don't cook. So I practice what I preach. I'll give you an in-depth look into what my keto diet looks like after 7 years, but really focus on the other habits that really matter. Most importantly, my metabolism and how it responds, especially while I'm wearing one of these. So my day starts with CrossFit. Here is the first section, which was some rowing. We then hopped over to a bunch of wall balls. Next, nothing like a Turkish get-up first thing in the morning with a weight above your head. I just got done with my workout at CrossFit, and then 2 blocks away is breakfast. And today is not a fasting day, so we're gonna order.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. My name's Katie. What's yours?
And we'll take 1 double smoked bacon.
Okay.
And then 2 sets of the egg bites with bacon and Gouda cheese.
Anything else?
That's good. So, we've got food in hand, and most importantly, coffee. Now, we head home. Quick shower. I call it a Wonder Woman shower, meaning hurry up, spin around, get your clothes back on, and then head back this way, because my first meeting is in 1 hour and 6 minutes. Breakfast of champions, especially when you're keto, is keto egg bites from Starbucks. Not only do they make them and serve them with my coffee, but they are high fat, high protein, and good portion control. I add red bean salt, and I like them hot. Okay, I told you my menu was boring, but let's look at Rhonda. She's one of the neurons on my Facebook page, and her menu at KetoCONTINUUM number 6 looks like this. She's got some blue cheese, some blueberries, some avocado, nuts, and her charcuterie board is much more interesting than mine. For her dinner, she marinated some shrimp and put it in a Parmesan wrap. Dang, that looks amazing. Just got to the office. We have a full day ahead. Let's go. All right, 3.5 hours later, and I am done with Zoom calls, but there's another one in 9 minutes that I said, I need a break. I'm going for a walk. So the afternoon has more meetings, and Death by Meeting is a real thing. It's actually a great book. But in my clinic, I do not let people bring food. I do not have a microwave. I don't have a coffee pot, because when you add that smell to working, nobody works, and then they think about food, and I don't need any more temptations. When I'm hungry, I have bubble water and my pucker up, and I go for a walk, get outside, get in the sunlight. Sometimes I'll bring along my carnivore crisps and have a little dose of that with some red bean salt. And then there's always sardines. There's lots of sardines around the clinic. And by the time I get done with this walk, my brain will be doing a lot better. I can probably live through a couple more meetings. And yeah, we'll see how it feels. All right, we're done. 20 minutes later, most of my water's gone. I've got some ketones in, and well, my brain's doing enough better that I can go back into another Zoom meeting. On a day like today, I am out of here. I am headed to the sauna. I'm gonna do sauna and cold plunge, and husband will be there. My food for the day is, I have some crisp crumbs with me. Today I did elk. My favorite is brisket, but I was out of that. I like the crumbs because it's portion control. Helps me. At the sauna, we take off the clothes, put on the uniform, and we're gonna start at the dry sauna. Saunas have the best data for lowering all-cause mortality. This Finnish study found an absolute risk reduction of 18% in all-cause mortality for those who saunad 4 times a week versus those who saunad once. That's insane. Well, that sauna kicked my butt. I did 2 rounds, and my average heart rate was 120, and I did about 70 minutes for the whole thing. So it's not usual for me to do a workout and a sauna on the same day, so I'm hungry. Better fix my hair. So we went out to eat, but our favorite burger place where they smoke the burgers and then they sear them. They were all out of those when we got there. So thankfully it's a barbecue place, and we did burnt ends and some sausage. Let me show you that. There's the burnt ends, and this is the sausage.
There's the dog.
There's the dog. I'm gonna show it. Husband. He doesn't want to be in the video very well.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. All right, so we're gonna sit here and eat. This is not usually where we eat, but this is where we're going to eat tonight, so I'm going to enjoy this. Karen has done an incredible job of biohacking her way into repairing her brain and reversing several medical problems. Love this woman. When I first saw this plate, I thought, are those chocolate covered something? But no. They're olives, and that's beef liver. And like, rarely do I find another woman who uses duck fat. It's so good for you. It is so good for you. It's a week later. I'm gonna show you my CGM numbers from the day where we recorded all of the food I ate and the activities. 5 o'clock, the alarm goes off, and by 5:30, we are at the gym. And yeah, 94 blood sugar. I haven't eaten anything. We maybe had a swallow of water. And by 6 o'clock, I'm pushing pretty hard. The hardest parts of the workout usually come around 6 to 6:15. And then it's at 6:30 when we get done. And you can see the blood sugar went up. And when people say, Doc, I don't want to have a higher A1C, my blood sugar's high. I'm like, shh, that's crazy talk. What you're doing is emptying the stored blood sugar and using it. So here we go, blood sugar. So now by about this time is when my coffee usually goes in. And I have black coffee when I'm fasting, but I will have a splash of cream in it some days. And it went up a little bit. Here we are in line at Starbucks and we're getting the coffee with a splash of cream and those egg bites. But look how little my blood sugars rise. Really just very few points change when I eat like that. And by now I'm at work here at 8:30 and my blood sugars are just stable Mabel. So this is the part where I'm headed to the sauna. And beforehand, I think I walk out the door with a little carnivore crisp. Maybe that was 2 points of blood sugar there. But by 4:30, I'm in the sauna and my blood sugar went up to 105 and then it goes down, my blood sugar goes down. And then I went in the sauna again. So it's up to 102 and then it probably went down. But you can see I was sometimes in the steam sauna, it doesn't record the sugars. So it went down and then it's going back up again and it went to 103. So I did that cycle 3 times. You can see it go up and down and up and down. And then the last time, I bet you it spiked up even higher than this, just knowing the shape of that curve. So I'm gonna guess 115 is where that blood sugar ended. And then we left and my blood sugars were pretty good. But that's a very good workout. But check this out. So the blood sugar shoots up to 125 and then look how steep it goes back down, all the way to 66. And then it does this bounce up and down again. This is the response of my blood sugar in my body. Insulin's pushing things in, it overproduces, and then my blood sugar releases, and then it overproduces again, and then this is a typical insulin resistance response to a meal. Up, down. I'm not eating here. Those sugars did not go up because I ate. I'm asleep. I'm in bed by like 9:30 or 9:45. I don't want to be that anymore, but my pancreas cells, they remember the last 20 years of having babies and not being carb restricted and never fasting. And I make too much insulin. Still, that's what overshooting looks like. If you want to see what it looks like when I was perfect for a week, check out my sardine cleanse. I'll see you there.